Hi, welcome to another tutorial with Agentflow Academy, and in this tutorial we are going to see how to create a virtual environment for your Python project. So let's get started. So before we move on, let's also understand some fundamental commands that you can use in your system terminal. First is ls. So ls is a command that you can use to list all the files and folders that are in your system in that particular location. So if I press ls here, I get these following folders and files. Then if you want to create a folder, you just have to do mkdir followed by the folder name. So let's say folder 1, and now we have folder 1 created that you can visualize by again doing ls. Now if you see, we have a new folder. So you can navigate to this folder 1 using command cd. So cd is for change directory. Cd folder 1 will move your terminal to that particular location. All right, and you can use clear for clearing your screen. Now let's get into the important stuff, and I am assuming you already have Python installed in your PC. If not, you first have to go and install Python on your PC. And once you have it installed, first thing you have to do is pip3 install virtualenv. This command is going to install a library called virtualenv, which we will use to create a virtual environment for Python project. Alright, so in my case it's already installed. If it's not installed in the system, it's gonna install it. Then you need to use this command virtualenv and followed by name of your env. So for instance, if I am saying test env, it's going to create a virtual environment called test env, and we need to now activate this environment. So that you can do by this command source, go to your test env file and then bin and then activate. If you do this, you can see here now, if you see here closely, we are now inside our virtual environment for this particular project, and any library you want you can just install here, and it is isolated from the other Python system level stuff. All right, and that's how you can create a virtual environment, and you can play with this virtual environment however you want. All right, but on some projects we need some specific version of Python to be installed, right? Like for some we need 3.11, or for some we need 3.4, and for some we need 3.8 whatsoever. So in those cases, what you need to do is basically first you need to have Python installed, and then you can do this command to install that particular version. All right, so first I'll open a new terminal and then create a new folder called mkdir folder 2, clear my screen, and then cd folder 2. Now let's create a virtual environment with another version of Python, right? And so that you can do with this command virtualenv python equals python 3.8, let's say, just for example, and followed by name of your environment, which is test env2. All right, then you need to click enter, and as you can see here, in my case I don't have Python 3.8 installed, so I am getting an error like this. But in your case, if you have that particular version installed, it will install with no problem. So that's how you can create a specific version for your project requirements. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope you have liked this, and if you have any questions, put in the comments and I'll try to respond to them.